right. This is just a test. Let's see. Alright, so I can see. Let's see. Hello, Megumi. Dark Knight fan 75. Can you hear me? This is the first time that I'm streaming on YouTube, so any help will be very helpful. Let's see. Namia, I will watch it as soon as I can. I don't care about the format. All right, perfect. So the mic is good. All right, let's see. Perfect. Is it too loud or is it a little bit muted? I want to make sure. Let's see. Good. So let's take a look on here. And this is my homepage. Let's see if we can see Khara's. This is Khara. Yeah, my reasoning behind the whole thing on when we are going to be able to watch it. We're here in the West. I live in America, so we tend to get these things like a year after. When Reveal Q was released, we didn't get the actual official edition for the West until a year later. You know, now I already watched Reveal Q few weeks after release in Japan. Now this was what, almost 8 years ago. Things has changed, so I expect them to be a little bit quicker than the last time. Oh, this is not a test. Yeah, I remember that Reveal Q was the official DVD for Reveal Q was released a year later in the West with the official subtitles, the dubbing. Before that, there was a lot of fan dubbing, and the script was already made public, so many people got the dubbing accurate. Yeah, I expect. Oh, yeah, I expect that as well, Nami. I think that that they will move faster than last time. I want to check. Now I can see that I can see my web, the browser. Let's see if I can shift scenes. Let's see. This is, I used to stream a lot on Twitch, but now here in YouTube is a completely different mechanic. Let's see if I change the scenes. Now the reason why I'm doing this, now that I see that there's a few of you here, is because I want to go back to live streaming. Now I haven't decided if I'm going to do this on Twitch or on YouTube. So this is the purpose of my YouTube stream, just to see the difference and feel the difference. Let's see. Let's quiet the music for a while. Now, this is a random game that I have. It's not a game that I play a lot. Let's see. Wait, I cannot see the chat now. It disappeared on me. There we go. Christian, did you see the first 15 minutes? Yes, I saw it this morning. I actually recorded my reaction that I'm going to use for a post-release video. Thank you very much for the love from Hong Kong. I don't know how to pronounce your name, sorry. Namia says, Twitch ads are egregious nowadays if you haven't seen. Yeah, I noticed that. And I'm actually changing my OBS software as well, because I used to stream on Streamlabs, but the whole thing has been monetized from top to bottom. It's impossible. Now I'm testing the old OBS, the original OBS, which is what Streamlabs used to be a couple of years ago, basically. Let's see. I'm doing very well. I don't know too. Yes, I do speak Spanish, but usually on my streams I speak in English so everybody can understand me. But if you talk to me in Spanish, I will answer you in English. What do I think about the new scene? Well, it adds. What can I say? I liked it. That's pretty much it. That's my hot take on it. I liked it. Let's see. What it's sounding? Can you hear the game? The game has a beats music behind, but I cannot hear it. Why I cannot hear it? Ah, there you go. Let me see in there. I don't know what that means, Namia. Oh, that's the name of Lei Ho Hen Hong Yung. That's a great name. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna play a little bit with this game. I already played the first part of this game. I just want to record and see if it works perfectly. Now, this is not the kind of game that I usually play, but it's a low resolution game and I just want to know how the OBS react to it. I don't know if you are familiar with this game. This is a anime story set in Hong Kong. Now we're picking Chinese. I don't understand Chinese. Alright. It seems that it's playing okay. Let me know if you guys notice some, please, if you can. Let me know if you notice some hitch or hips or what's the name of it? Lagging. Just to check. Alright, for some. I think that the 15 minutes Namia is going to be available only on YouTube Prime for the next 3 weeks. It's not gonna be in Khara's. So if you have YouTube Prime, probably you can find it. Let's see. Don't worry, someone will someone will link it to YouTube, so you will be able to watch it eventually. But it's basically the same 10 minutes, and it has a couple of extra added minutes. And it's not a game changing. You're not gonna watch the ending of the of the film on those extra 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's. All right, we are gonna check the Prime thing. I don't have, well, not really. I don't have Prime here. Let's see. It says here, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers has been. Have you? Is that correct? Have you guys experienced some buffering issues, lagging? I really don't want to touch them. Not gonna lie, music is great. When you're starving from Neon Genesis Evangelion in the West, those extra 2 minutes is important. That's true. For me, it was. I honestly cannot wait till the One Last Kiss release, though. Supposed to be tomorrow. So, as far as I know, I'm on Eastern time on the United States. So for me right now is 12:38 p.m. Right? We just passed noon. So according to my calculations, the first screenings in Japan should be around 6 o'clock my time this afternoon. So if you're trying to avoid the spoilers, just to let you know that by tonight, this evening, some people might spoil it for you. Oh, thank you very much, Web. That's very nice. That's very nice. You're very kind. I honestly cannot wait till the last one's kiss. Yeah, last one's kiss is going to be released tomorrow at 6 a.m. I believe, in the Eastern Standard Time, the United States. On iTunes. Let me check that. Let me check iTunes. It should be already up. And let me double check. Give me a second, guys. iTunes. You're right. Yeah, that's a prudent approach right there. I mean, the thing is with spoilers is that one wants to know what happens in the movie, but it's not the same feeling when you actually see it by yourself for the first time, that expecting something to happen. It's like going into a movie. Like, I remember when I was I'm gonna say younger, my dad took me to see the Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. That was the third movie, and it happened that I didn't watch the second movie. So when I watched the third movie, of course, the movie starts with some trees speaking, so that's something that I will never forget, and that's how the second movie ends. But I was missing a big part of the story. So when I went back and watched the second part of the movie, I understood it, but it was like the reaction wasn't the same. It was never the same for me. So, when you understand what is going on and you go into the movie understanding what is going to happen without knowing exactly what is going to happen, that's the magic of watching a movie for the first time. In my opinion. Let me see, one last case. Well, it only says pre-order expected March the 9th. But on Khara's website, let me see if I can show it to you. On Khara's website, where is it? Let's go to Studios Khara. I don't understand it. I put Studios Khara and it appears Crunchyroll. All right. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. It's there you go. Studios Khara. On Studios Khara, where is it? Here we go. Let's put it in English because I don't speak Japanese. Prime Video. See, here says the Prime Video is going to be available. This is the latest news from Khara. For 2 weeks, only in Prime Video, it says there. So here's the URL. If you, let's see, I don't have Prime Video associated in this account, but it's here, see? So if you cannot find the link, go to Studios Khara website. It's the first news that you're gonna find here. Click on the news, and they have the URL that is gonna send you there. All right. Whoa, okay, let's see. Will you see 3+1 tomorrow? I will see it as soon as possible. Tanush Beardy. Array of stuff from the already smart. Will the reality for us in the West is going to get spoiled, so I'm fairly used to it. That's true. I'm prepared for that. I'm gonna try to avoid it though, but sooner or later someone will. You know, I have a lot of people talking to me on Twitter, and you know, people ask me all kind of things all the time and tell me things that I don't even know. So hard to say what is going to be true or not. David Vera, hello, my Paraguayan friend. Mahutamo asks, how fast for first Camry fans of love? Probably in a couple of days, I would say. You're very welcome, Erika. Camry fansoft will take probably a couple of weeks. I don't know about that. They have become very fast. I mean, look what they are doing with Attack on Titans. Like 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes after it's released in Japan, there's already fansubs. And then Crunchyroll, I think, is the one that released it. Do I know Evil Dodge? He's a very popular YouTuber in Spanish, and he covers a lot of Evangelion content. I haven't seen his content in a while, but yes, I know who it is. He's a very big content creator. I don't know him, but I know who it is. Yeah, that's true. Close to, it's gonna take a while. Harry, greetings to you, my friend, as well. I have a very, very unique idea on what is going to be Shinji's role in this movie. But I'm gonna save it for after release because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. I actually, if you follow me on Twitter, you will know for now that I actually recorded a prediction, and it's private right now. You cannot find it on my channel, but I'm gonna make it available in a future post-release video. What do you think with Shinji? Is who did? Oh, Evil Dodge. So Evil Dodge did a 30 minutes video in a 1 minute trailer. That's something. How many things you can take out from that, right? All right, let me go back to Khara's because I want to. I want to double check the The One Last Kiss thing. Shin Ultraman. I wanted to make a video about this interview with Hideki Anno. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. Maybe in the future. Where is the... Let's see. Shin Evangelion will release on 8th. Where is it? I'm pretty sure I saw it somewhere that it was going to be released at midnight. And I saw it here on Khara's website. I will have to double check on that, but I had the impression that One Last Kiss official release was going to be tomorrow. I will have to double check on that. Sorry. Oh, thank you very much, David. That's very nice. That's very nice. I really appreciate it. Sorry if I keep quiet for a while. I'm just checking the OBS that everything is working fine. I'm receiving messages from YouTube telling me that there's some lagging, and if that's the case, I won't be able to do what I wanted to do. Let's see. The other thing that I wanted to check was the what was it? Of this. Plot twist, there's gonna be a 3+2. Oh yeah, that was it. Thank you very much. Regarding, people ask me, what do I believe that Studio Khara is going to do after? All right, let's after the movie's release. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I think that is going to happen. All right. Now, Studio Khara, if you go to their news site, you will see that that they only have 2 projects going on right now. One is Evangelion 3+1. That's why on my delay video that I made the first time they delayed the release date back on January, I said that we were going to have an announcement either on the last week of February or the first week of March. That happened. The reason why I said that, now I said the announcement for the release date. I didn't expect it to be 10 days later, of course, but I was expecting it by around this time. And the reason is because of Shin Ultraman, right? Shin Ultraman comes out in summer in Japan, and this is a big thing in Japan. All right, Shin Ultraman is huge in Japan. So there's no way that Studio Toho is going to delay that film. No way. So after this movie is released, that probably Khara is going to invest 100% of the time on marketing the film as they did with Shin Godzilla, right? So after 3+1, then it's going to be Ultraman, and then what? That's the question that I get a lot. What they're going to do. But if you examine Khara's website carefully, they don't have a lot going on. You will see some things other than Evangelion. You will notice some things like they are trying to do Broadway musicals and things like that. that obviously has changed with the whole situation, the current situation, right? But that's pretty much it. If you look at their banner at the bottom part of their website, they have 1 Evangelion, 2 Evangelion, 3 Evangelion, 4 Evangelion. Out of the 8 logos that they have here, all of these are websites, by the way, guys. All of these are websites. So they basically, the entire revenue that this company has, that this studio has, is around Evangelion. So it's very hard for me to understand what their next project is going to be outside Evangelion. Because they haven't give us any hints. You know? Oh, thank you very much, Shining White Shadow. I'll try my best. So going back to this, and the reason why I'm going to explain it now, because maybe I will make this video available later for anyone that wanted to see it. I believe that they are gonna move away from Evangelion for a while, but they are not gonna quit from it because they need it. It's their main source of income right now. So if they're gonna start a new Evangelion project or not, it's hard to say, because Anno, he wants to move away from Evangelion. He's 40 years old or more. He's 48, I believe he is. And he's been promising to do a lot of stuff that he hasn't delivered. So many people agree that he's the next Hayao Miyazaki. Miyazaki is already 80 years old. Miyazaki he's a, you know, the one of the best anime directors of all times. So many people have eyes on Anno, and Anno is still working on Evangelion 25 years later. So he doesn't have other things on animation to show like Hayao Miyazaki has, you know. So I think that he wants to do something like that. He wants to move away from Evangelion. He wants to try something else, because before Evangelion, he had these Space Cowboys projects going on, and they didn't really work out. So maybe he wants to try something different. That's my 2 cents on it. I believe that that's what he's going to do. He, by the end of summer, after Shin Ultraman is released, he's gonna make a statement, and we're gonna know more about what he's going to do. Now, regarding Evangelion, it's very hard for me to understand what they are going to do with it. It's a big part of their income. So, I don't know. Maybe they're gonna try a manga on the Rebuild continuity, or a spin-off. I think a spin-off would be great. Maybe not from Anno himself, but, you know, maybe put Yamashita on it. Yamashita is great. I like Yamashita. Let's see. What do we have in the chat? Tanush Birti says, Hideki Anno wrote the screenplay, but I also wanted him to direct Shin Ultraman. Shinji Gucci will ruin the film. You know, a lot of people has telling me that. I don't understand why so many people has that adversity against Shinji Gucci. I don't know. I'm not familiar with his work. Only that they work together on Shin Godzilla. So, but it seems that there's a general consensus that Shinji Gucci is not a superstar, I would say. Namia says, well, depending on how negative the 3+1 reception is, we could see a rebuild of the rebuild. I believe that that's correct. Not like we are going to have a remake on rebuilds, but I think that they are going towards a spin-off. I mean, there's so many things, because the Evangelion story is a short story. It's a short story. And there are many things that they're going to be left on the air. Like for example, Seal. What is Seal? Who are they? Who are they? They can do a prequel on Kill Lawrence, on Seal, and how they came up with the Dead Sea Scrolls and all that. I would love to see that. Yeah, they will lose some, the mystery behind the organization, but I mean, I would see it, and I'm very sure that many of you would. Or maybe a love spin, a romantic spin-off, and take us to Misato's years in school, right? Where she met Kaji and she met Ritsuko, and they go around together and do something like that. It doesn't have to be an anime, but it can be manga. I will read it. And do it canon, right? Canonize it. Going through all Misato's struggles between the second impact and going to college, getting to Nerve. All of those are great ideas. And they can do any of that. Shiny One Shadow says, when do you think we will have, if any, a digital release of 3+1 in Europe? I was saying at the beginning of the stream that I think that on the West we're gonna get it at most in a year, the official one. Now there's going to be other editions that we are gonna be able to have before that, but saying anything less than a year, I think it would be risky. Now this is something that I don't like from Khara. That other studios, they don't do this. I don't understand that. Bigger studios, they don't do this. They really ignore the West. Like, they don't take it into consideration. Like, they are gonna have a big thing in Japan tomorrow and for the upcoming days, upcoming weeks, and they completely ignore the West. Given the current situation, this is a chance that they are letting go. With maybe a worldwide streaming, or let it release the film for everyone on streaming, on demand. They already have a great relationship with Amazon Prime, but if they are telling to Amazon Prime that they will be able to stream the 12 minutes that we saw today on exclusivity for the next 3 weeks, that means that there's going to be at least 3 weeks before we get a digital release in Japan. And if we get it, it's going to be through Amazon Prime. They are doing all this Amazon thing for a reason. So when you're gonna see the film, I think if you want to watch the film, you probably will be able to watch the film as early as this week. Now the quality of the film, the sub of the film, the dubbing of the film, that is on question. I don't know how long it will take for fan subs to be available. I don't know. Could be days, could be weeks. But anyone that wants to watch the film for real, it will find a way. All right, let's see. Probably that will be the last Evangelion from Anno. I believe that Anno will return to Evangelion, but in many, many years. People hate when I do this, or I say this in other forums, that Evangelion for Anno is what George Lucas and Star Wars, right? It's very similar. I mean, many people get angry when I make the comparison, but it's pretty similar. George Lucas took Star Wars in the 70s, right? Was a massive success, unexpected, just as Evangelion was in the 90s. Then he did the prequels in the early 2000s. They were kind of a success. The first reveal of Evangelion movies, they weren't as big as a success as many people were expecting at the time, But now there are the sequels of Star Wars, in which George Lucas has nothing to do, and I think that's the next direction that the Evangelion story is gonna take. They're gonna do a story without Anno. Now, how good of a story it might be, we will see. Clockomich say, hello, how are you? I'm doing very well. How are you doing yourself? Omnixerus says, it's likely come out around the same time as America and anywhere else. Usually comes out in, because I cover the news in Spanish as well. Usually comes in Spanish first. And from that, they take the translation into English. Being physical or digital. It's likely out around the same time as America. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we'll have to wait. It's way too early. We will know at the end of the week. I guess that by Wednesday, we will have an idea. Tanush says, Shinji Gucci ruined Attack on Titan. That's why I hate it. Oh, my God. Brett Figure say, we are here. We're finally here. Yes, we are, my friend. We're finally 8 years. I mean, rebuild of Evangelion was announced in the mid 2000s. What, 2006? Now I remember when that announcement was made, we were supposed to get a film each year, like 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. 2012 top, and I remember I wanted to use it in one of my videos, but I couldn't find it. I looked for everywhere. There was an article that was written back then and said that the top of the last movie was going to be 2015, and the reason is because the show, the movie, the story ends on 2015. So they put it like a deadline. We have to release all this movie before 2015. We're 2021 and still we have the reveal continuity. Let me check something here. They never made available the 10 minutes from a band on their website. I mean the old one, the one that was 2 years ago. Clockomister question from me: where I can watch the reveal movies? Where you can watch them? They are on Amazon. They are on Amazon. I think they are on Amazon. I have digital copies from them, so I cannot tell you where you can actually watch it on stream. I don't know. I know that they are not on Netflix or on Crunchyroll. Funimation has the rights in America, but they sold it to Amazon. And the original, they sold it to Netflix. So Funimation streaming services, I don't think that Funimation has it. Let me check. They used to have the reveal. They used to have a long time ago, but I don't think that Funimation has it anymore. They have it on store, I think. I know that you can rent them on the physical. Alright, they have, you cannot redo, but they have it on physical. On shops. I don't see that they have. Where can I see their catalog? They have a streaming services, Funimation, that's why I'm saying this. But this seems to be their website. Funimations, all shows. I don't think that they have it available for streaming. I think that the only way that you can watch it, the original, is if you buy it, the physical copy on Amazon. I think that Netflix, not many people know this, but Netflix have a physical rental service that you can what was the name? Netflix rental or something like that. Physical rentals. DVD Netflix. This is an official Netflix website in which you actually pay a premium each month, and they actually have DVDs that they send you to home. You watch it for a couple of days and then you return it. See, you have all of them. And many people take this, you know. So this is Netflix. Sorry about that. And a message. Let's see. Regarding the ignoring the West issues, it's an ongoing problem in Japan where they have strong protectionism of their own thing. It's just in their genes. Yeah, I don't understand that, because there's a huge business opportunity there. I mean, Chemis has been doing millions of dollars for years. They don't care. I mean, I suppose that some care, others not. When they released Shin Godzilla, I think that the same year or the year before the Hollywood Godzilla movie, the first one that we had. And I remember back in 2015 that I was confused. I didn't know if it was the same Godzilla movie. And it was because Toho, who by the way was the first Godzilla movie that they did in 20 years or 15 years, something like that, didn't market it well enough in the West. You know, many people was confused. Is this there for anything in particular? Also, hi. Yes, Joseph, I'm trying a new OBS. Okay, I see that we have 19 people here. The reason why I'm doing this testing is because I'm thinking on returning on streaming. I quit streaming about a year ago. I used to stream on Twitch. And I said that if I was going to go back to stream, I would consider YouTube. And that's what I'm doing. I'm considering YouTube right now. I haven't made my mind yet. And I'm testing the OBS on YouTube. And I'm having some problems. Don Papi said, I think it's only on Amazon Japan, or at least not on Amazon Prime USA. The Rebuild movies, yeah. They are available right now on Amazon Japan. I had information that they were going to release it on Mexico, therefore for the rest of Latin America, on November. But for some reason, I didn't have subsequent information. So I don't know if that's true. All right. I don't know if Mexico already have the Rebuild movies on Amazon Prime. But they made an announcement last year that they were going to do it. And the speculation was if they were going to receive the new edition for Rebuild Q or not. But I don't have further information since. And I've been looking like almost every day. And I don't know. I don't know if Mexico already has it available or not. Maybe because they delayed the movie, they decided to delay the deal. I don't know. Has to having some copies online and have them shipped. It was a task. Yes. Hyder says, do you think American theaters will eventually carry this movie? There was a tweet from Yamashita, Ikuto Yamashita, who is the author for the anime light novels of Evangelion. He's also worked on the Reveal movies. He said that they were considering a release in America, but because of the health situation was going to be hard. But they consider it. I mean, Yamashita confirmed it last year that they were considering a release in the United States. Now, there's going to be a release in the United States, that's for sure. When? I don't know. But there's going to be an official release with theaters and all that jazz sometime in the future in the United States. When? I don't know. Maybe after you watch the film 3 times. Who knows? Another thing, I mean, the movie theaters right now in the United States are, if you live in the United States, you know that they are almost broke. They are still showing Tenet. The film has like 8 months since release, and they are still showing, some of them are showing Tenet. I mean, Nolan's film. Had to scavenge some copies online. Already read that. Maybe some of them will be on Netflix. I think Netflix has plans for Evangelion. That's a I don't know. That's a hinge, you know, a feeling that I have. I think Netflix, due to the success of the original story, they have plans. Now, what they are, I don't know. But I have the feeling. Because if you see, I recently watched a documentary on Netflix about anime. And they actually went to Japan. And in the documentary, they interviewed with, what was the name? I forgot the name of the singer for Cruel Angel Thesis. No, anyway, they interviewed with her and they went to a concert with her and everything. So they are obviously taking into account Evangelion for maybe a future project. Who knows? Pop and Tackle, Gogo Anime. All right, that's an alternative, I guess. I think Amazon. Now, if you're an Evangelion hardcore fan, you will want to get these movies for your collection. All right, so they're a bit expensive, I have to say. Let's check on Amazon. Let me see. Now, this is Amazon United States. Coming to America too. I don't recommend that to anyone, especially if you love the first movie. You are gonna hate this movie. Now, the good side is it's free. You can watch it for free on Amazon Prime. Let's see, Evangelion. Oh God. Let's see, 1.1. This is 3.3. Yeah, they don't have one. Ah, there you go. There's one here. Oh, they have a trilogy with Spanish audio. So this is another type of edition. Look at this. $129. Now these are the limited edition. It brings a booklet and it brings a reading material. That's why they are so expensive. Now, if you only want the movie, probably this range, 25, 22, that's the correct range. 22, 28. I don't think that this brings booklets. I think this is only the movie. Okay, let's go back. I say thank you. I'll check on Amazon. Appears out of print 2.22 and 22. Okay, give me a second. I receive a message. Out of print, yes, I noticed that. 1.11 has been out of stock for a while. I watched the 12 minutes. Lazarus Paris says, I watched the 12 minutes but no subs. Lol, so I have no clues what's going on. There are... I mean, I don't understand the 2 minutes if they have dialogue. New dialogue. But there are some fan dubbing on YouTube on the original 10 minutes. And you can find them in English, in Spanish, and in Portuguese that I know of. And French as well. So if you want to know what is going on, basically what is going on there, I'm gonna go over really quick. I know it looks kind of confusing, right? What's going on in the 10 minutes of the trailer is that they are looking for spare parts for Evangelion Unit 2, all right? And I don't remember if the original 10 minutes had it so obvious like what I saw today. Actually, today I think that the X-ray part, that's new. I don't remember seeing that before. That's what they do, all right? Why they are on those hazmat suits? They are on those hazmat suits because the environment after the third impact became like cover on core, and that core is toxic, right? It's not toxic for Asuka, Shinji, and Rei that we see them without hazmat suits, right? On walking on the core. But it's toxic for everyone else. And the reason why it's not toxic for them is because they are meta-humans, right? Because of the EVA cores and all of that jazz. But Ritsuko and Maya and all of them, they have to wear these hazmat suits because it's toxic. The environment is toxic. And that's why when they apply the Angel Hex pillar and it clears a spot on the ground, they take away their hazmat suit because it returns the environment to the third impact environment, so they can breathe. That's what they're doing. They're looking for spare parts for Evangelion Unit 2, also for Evangelion Unit 8, and for doing that, they went to Paris to the European branch of NERV to look for them. And remember, Evangelion Unit 2 is an European Evangelion unit. It was made in Europe, so they had to go back to Europe to look for these spare parts. Also, I don't think that NERV in Japan would cooperate with giving them spare parts to repair the unit. And as far as I know, that's how the movie is going to start. All right, so that's going to be the first scene of the movie. Now, who's controlling the other EVAs and all that? There's a lot of speculation on that. Many people say that is Fujitsuki itself. Fujitsuki is going to have a big role in this film. Now, I don't know about that. That's what I heard. Those are rumors. How do you plan to watch 3+1? However I can. As soon as I can, I will watch it. Give me a second. This music is turning insane. Ugh. Let's play something else. Now, these are not copyrighted music. This music is from the YouTube content creator library. So all of this is okay by YouTube. I hope Mari has a bigger role. I do as well. Now, Mari, when Hideki Anno introduced Mari, now this might have changed. Remember, it's been over 10 years. But when Anno introduced Mari, he wanted a character that wasn't linked to the previous story. That if he wanted in the future to destroy the story, he could do it through this character. And that was the reason why he introduced Mari. Now that might have changed because the character has become popular, and obviously Reveal Q wasn't what he was planning at the beginning. We can see that on the preview for 2.2. So there has been so many changes across all this time. So I think now he needs to develop Mari, give her some background, give her a story arc. He has to do that. He has to do that. I mean, Kaoru, for example, who is insanely popular, insanely popular. There's a cult around Kaoru. It's insane. All right, the whole Kaoru thing is insane. His role in the original story was minimal. And in Reveal, yeah, he appeared a lot on Reveal Q, but they developed this mythos around it, mainly through the video games, supplemental materials, and all that. And it's insane. The Kaoru thing is insane. Let's see. The singer in the dog was Yoko Takahashi. I have to practice my Japanese. Yoko Takahashi. All right, thanks you for that. Both Joseph and Omnicerus. Hi there. I heard that Eva underperformed Netflix eyes. I hope they still want to do something with it. Maybe in the US, but I feel like Netflix. I mean, I see it. They had some kind of success because my first Evangelion video underperformed when I released it 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And in the meantime, when Evangelion was released on Netflix, that video that was already 1 year old that I made in 2017, I believe it was 2017, spiked through the roof 6 months later. And I was the reason why many, why I believe that it had influence on my viewership. So maybe underperform for Netflix eyes, but they are turning a whole division on anime now. I mean, they had Ultraman. It wasn't that bad, the Ultraman anime. Maybe because it was made mainly by Japanese. And they have other things rolling. So I think they want to do. That's the feeling that I have. Maybe you're right. Maybe they underperform on their standards. Maybe. But during the whole lockdown situation, many people took a second look around. So I mean, you can also see on my channel how my views spiked during the pandemic, and it was because many people was already home and they were looking for things to look, and they decided to give a chance to Evangelion. The most important question: do you think we'll see Donkey from the preview at the end of 2.0? Donkey? I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. Donkey? Oh, you mean the ass? We better see the ass. I want to see the ass. That's gonna be so disappointment if they don't show the ass. Let's see. Where is it? It wasn't that. It was in this video.
These days.
Where is the ass? There it is. We better get to see the ass. I want to see the ass. What? Why they introduce this? And the whole what Gendo has here, a mustache. The only one that really looks cool is Fujitsuki here. To be frank. Oh jeez. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up. Give me a chance. Don Papi says, looking at the threat of people already trying to get the subs for the film on 4chan. All right. Lazarus says, to think one of the longest animated films. That's true. That's true. There's going to be a lot of content. They haven't shown a lot. All we get is the golf battle, if you think about it. That's going to happen. And I believe it's going to happen early. I might be wrong. But I think it's going to happen around mid-film. And it's going to mark like the end of the first part of the film. Christian says, where can we see 3+1? Right now, nowhere. It's going to be released later tonight if you live in the West, in America or in Europe. Now, it's going to be released in Japan. It's not going to be released on the West. Not yet. All right? Now, if you want to watch the film, I already said, there's going to be multiple ways that you can watch it. It's up to you. And I don't have any good words to say. How much I love the music of the movie, especially Shiro Shiguru tracks. That's good. Yeah, the music, the movie, for in my opinion, that has the best music is the second movie. Now I have an excellent connection after having that. There's the bugging, the buffering again. Jesus. I think I need further testing for this. The soundtrack, yeah. Well, I noticed something today on the soundtrack. There's a part in the 10 minutes and the 12 minutes now, advance, that they play the Evangelion theme song. The battle song with Spanish guitars. Now I remember that being a thing on a band, but I completely forgot it. And man, it sounds good. Now, why the decision of playing the Evangelion battle, the battle song with a Spanish guitar in France? I don't understand that decision, but maybe they don't know that they are two different countries. Maybe. As far as I know, and I lived in Spain for a while, and as far as I know, the French, they don't have a big culture on Spanish guitar. Maybe they do. I don't know. Let's see. Hiram Patel says, I just want a video explaining very clearly what happens in the first and the three movies in order. I may be able to do that. Now, the problem with that is that, in the first movie, there's not too much explanation to do. In the second movie, there is a discontinuity on the main continuity, and I kind of did a video about it, but I know what you're saying. You want like a linear, a basic progression of events, right? I understand. I might be able to do that in the future. Is YouTube going to be the best? No. No. Lazarus parece Kaoru is okay. To me, honestly, was really happy with 2 and the character development of Rei, Shinji, and Asuka. I was sad in 3 when Misato was so cold to Shinji as well as Asuka. Now, there's a reason for Misato's behavior. Just we haven't told yet, but there's a reason. I thought when I first watched the movie that she was like that because of Kaji's death. But then I realized that we weren't shown in this continuity Kaji's death. So Kaji might be very well alive. Now, why Misato has turned so cold? The best way I can explain it is that she's not sure that Shinji is the Shinji that she knows. She's doubtful because if she wanted to kill him, she would have killed him with the trigger when he escaped the wonder, But he didn't. She didn't do it. And with Asuka, I think it's more straightforward. I think Asuka, has grown cold as well, and she grew cold, and the third impact happened. These people are really, really mad. They're angry. They couldn't stop it. I got to Eva because I was on Netflix. I call that a success. That's what I say in the Papi. Yeah, many people got into Eva. The community grew a lot. It grew a lot. Kiri says, hello, nice videos. Thank you very much, Kiri. Thanks for watching. Many more to come. Don't get me wrong. Hyder says, don't get me wrong. I hope they will do something. I'm just not sure what route Netflix will go. Probably a bad one. Live action, more anime possibilities. It depends on who will. Now, Khara, obviously, moving forward, probably they are going to, and this is a speculation, all right? Probably they're going to do what they are doing with Toho. They're a small studio. Khara is a small studio, and they're growing very fast because they are going to get a lot of money from 3+1. Maybe not in the theaters, but when they start distributing the actual digital release and all that, they are going to get a lot of money, even more than Reveal Q. So they will want to they will want to exploit that, and maybe they will find some kind of agreement with other studios, and Netflix can be one of the things that they might be interested on. Tanush Bird says, there are only few people who know about Evangelion, but I want people to see this anime because it's really good and it kind of changed my life. Every teenager should watch this franchise. I agree. Evangelion is a great, great story with a great, great message. Omniceru says, bro, anyone remember the cover of the Nerf theme that play in guitar sometimes in the original series? If I recall correctly, I've been looking for that, but it doesn't seem to be on YouTube. The Nerf, let me see. I recently did a playlist. There's a playlist on my channel on Evangelion music that you can go. It's not mine. I borrow videos from a lot of content creators, and I put it together on a playlist. You can play the playlist, and there's the music of all of them. But I was looking for music, right? Let me see. And I think I know what you're talking about. Let me see if I find here on my phone. Give me a second, sorry. The Nerf song, you mean this one? Let me see if it plays. Now that's the Nerve song by Shiro Sagisu, as far as I know. Shiro Sagisu? Really? All right, let's move on top. Let's see. Nice videos. Thank you. I already read that. There's only a few people. Yes. But think very character. Okay. This is the Nerve of Omnirex. Okay. Clocomir says, I think that every character in EVA is good and important, but of course you can like whoever you want, but each character somehow fits into the series in its own way. I agree. Ethan Mendoza say, I indeed. Don Papi says, I need a video explaining the ass. That ass is a success, eh? And how informed Seal wrote the Death Sea Scrolls and has been manipulating events even since start. I'm pretty sure that there's a secret meaning on that, like everything that Anno does. So maybe they asked me something else. Who knows? Yeah, that's right. There was a rare guitar covering the NGE. I have to look on that. The soundtrack itself is nowhere online that I could find. Okay. I will add that to my list of things that you may be interested on. Chief Matter said, no, it's now time to wait for someone to record the whole movie. A lot of people is waiting for that. Kokomi says, hey, that's true. What if Kaji is alive? Oh my god, if you go deeper into the series, then see more. I expect Kaji to be in the movie. I said that on my last video. It might not be. Might be dead. But there's no clue on any of the videos, any of the movies, especially on Q, that tell us that Kaji is dead. We believe he's dead because he died on the original story, but we don't know if that's correct for Rebuild. Shining YMOSA in anticipation, your next project of the channel. Really looking forward to your videos. They are really thoughtful, and I really agree with your interpretation on the Rebuild. Thank you very much. Yes. Me behind this streaming, this testing that I'm doing, it has a purpose. I want for spring to start against streaming again. I don't know if I'm going to do it on Twitch. I don't know if I'm going to do it on YouTube. I'm considering YouTube. But that's one of the things that I want to do at least once a week. Do a streaming, share with you guys, maybe play a video game for a few hours, and that's it. You know, that's one of the things that I want to do. The other thing is that currently I have a poll on my Twitter account, and many people, they want whatever anime. I put the option of Attack on Titan, so maybe follow what Khara is doing next, which is Ultraman. Now, Ultraman is not the first one in the poll right now. So I think I'm heading towards the direction of covering current animes. Now, Evangelion is always going to be part of my channel. There's always going to be new videos on Evangelion. I will find a way to do new videos every week or every 2 weeks. There's always going to be a new video. But eventually I'm gonna run out of content. Again, Evangelion is a very short story. I was thinking a couple of things I will tell you later regarding Evangelion, but I will move away from Evangelion and do other stuff on spring. I will still do Evangelion content, but also I will be doing other stuff. Chief Master Serkaji being dead would mirror Misato will with another angry man with glasses. What? Kaji being dead would mirror Misato with another angry man with glasses. Are you referring to Gendo? Other angry man with glasses. Hideki Anno is another angry man with glasses. He's not an easy person, from what I could read. He's a tough one. That's why he doesn't appear too much on public. All right. So let's see. All right, so I'm gonna end the stream soon because I'm hungry. It's almost 2:00. If you have anything else that you want to talk about, now is your time. I think I got what I wanted. Now there's going to be all right. If you don't follow my Twitter account, this is the plan for the upcoming weeks. All right. Next week, I'm gonna try to release the 5th part of my Misato Overexplained series. All right, that's going to be one thing that I want to do next week. There's not gonna be revealed content because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. So if I cover anything on reveal, it's going to be technical aspects. When the film is going to be released, if there's any plans for streaming, things like that you want to know. But there's not gonna be actual content on reveal next week. I want everyone, to take the opportunity to watch the film. Besides, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to actually watch the film. Now remember that for what was the reveal? It was the second movie. On one of the reveals movie, I actually read the script first before watching the movie. I think it was the second movie. In the 2000s, because for some reason I couldn't watch the film, but I found the script online, so I downloaded the script and read the whole thing. So when I watched the second, I'm pretty sure it was the second movie. When I watched the second movie, I already knew what was going on. So probably, who knows? Probably I will have the same opportunity now to do the same thing. All right, so there's not gonna be, as planned, as saying today, there's not gonna be a reveal video next week. I want to, to give everyone space. If you can watch the movie, however you can watch it, and not gonna say anything else. There's going to be I want to release a Misato video, and probably I'm gonna release something that I wanted to do for a long time that I haven't had the chance because I've been covering reveal for quite a long time. But maybe I'm gonna bring a new series that I want to cover a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 videos. Now there's not gonna be an end of Evangelion video yet. That's something I have on the list, but I want to finish my Misato videos because there's at least 2 more videos on that, and I want to go over Misato before getting on towards the end of Evangelion. It's gonna take a lot of psychological strength. When I did the 25th and 26th, when I was doing the script, I was going insane. It was very depressing for that video that I made about episodes 25 and 26. It was very depressing. Luca Silver says, have a good day. You too, Luca. Thanos Beard says, Hideki Anno is the Lars von Trier of the anime industry. I agree. Hopefully we can all watch it ASAP. Eva Bros. Oh yeah, I think we will. I think that many of us will be able to watch the film somewhere this week. Well, next week, starting tomorrow. If I know anything, I will let you know through Twitter. All right. Let's see. Yes, done end stream. We need for you for the whole life. Explaining Eva. Oh my God. It's been interesting. All right. It's been interesting. It's something that I like and I always wanted to do. And I'm glad that you guys are liking the videos. I really do. For the topic of Chief Master Theft. For the topic of future content, maybe some mecha anime, Gundam. I've been suggested Gundam. And I actually was provided with a list on how should I do the videos on Gundam. Like, This is the first one that you have to address, and this is the second one you have to address. All right, let's see Gundam for the future, but it's in the list. Gundam is in the list. It's a big thing in the United States. It's a big thing around the world. But Gundam is one of those that I'm considering, yes. Gundam is one, Attack on Titan is another one. Full Metal Alchemist, I don't know about that. Because I really don't like Full Metal Alchemist, but don't tell anyone. And I was thinking maybe more adult-oriented anime. Maybe not so much like something more similar to Evangelion that Full Metal Alchemist is. Gundam is I thinking and watching, but there is so much seasons. Yeah, it has not only seasons but editions. Like different characters. That's why I was explaining like how I should do videos on Gundam. Like, oh yes sir, whatever you say, I'll do whatever you want me to do on the order you want me to do. We'll see in the future. I have to take a look at that. I'm more interested right now in Attack on Titans because it's the last season and all that. We'll see. Have a good day or good night for us right now. Greetings from Poland. Oh, The Witcher land. I love The Witcher. Love it. Can't wait for season 2 on Netflix. Mofax says, hey, makes sense. Love your content. What do you think about the new opening? I think it's great. I think it's great. I love every single second that I've seen on this movie. But again, 3+1, I mean, we have seen the same thing over and over and over again. There is the Goth battle, and the only different thing that we have seen is in the One Last Kiss trailer that we see some different things, some Misato shots and things like that. And in the 10 minutes trailer that we see the whole introduction to the film. I think the film looks strong from what I have learned. There are some surprises in the film that some has been spoiled for me. Now don't worry about it. I never mentioned any on my videos, or I did on this stream. The Kaji thing is not a spoiler. I have no idea if Kaji is in the movie or not, but I know of a few characters that may. I'm not gonna say anything else. Greetings from Michigan, everyone. Greetings, Winterfell. Where I skipped some. Omnirail says, was cool to hang out for a while. Glad to see you're also open to streaming, which is a lot of fun. Keep up the good work and good luck. Thank you very much, Omnirail. I will see you very soon, I guess. Clockomir says, oh, I think that Death Note. Now you're speaking my language, sir. Death Note is my second favorite anime of all times. All right, I love L. L is like one of my favorite characters, period. All right. By the way, I ordered the Death Note. Like I was looking for some fan art that I wanted to buy, and someone did the actual Death Note, which is a book note with a Death Note cover. But when I get it, I put a photo, a picture on my Twitter, so you can see. It's really funny. Don't touch the using timeline. Any central to season series should be fine. Anyway, I have to go. I hope to see those Misato videos as soon as possible. You got it, Chief Master. You got it. Mofax said, are you going to spoil yourself, silly, or wait for a localization? I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But who knows? Who knows what's going on, because people tell me things all the time. I don't know what's true, what's not actually. So I guess that in the next few days I will have a clear idea on what the movie is about. Are there any differences between the initial showing of Avant One and they added a couple of more minutes? And I think I haven't done a comparison, but it seems to me that there are some differences. Very small, very subtle, besides those 2 minutes that they added. But there are some differences. Now, again, because Avant 1 was never released on Khara's website, the quality of a band one that you can find online is not top quality. So that might influence for what we saw today, that we actually got to see it on full high definition 4K, 8K, whatever. Now, if that changed anything going into the film, no, it doesn't. Clockomy said Chief Master goes bye. Bye. Thanos Verde say, it was nice talking to you. Greetings from India. Nice. Thanos, have a great night. Mofak said, true. We only had poor quality rips. It was awesome to see it in high quality. That's true. That's true. All right, guys. I'm going to end the stream. This stream, I'm going to make it available later tonight. So people that haven't watched, haven't the opportunity to watch it. I don't know how it became a stream. It was just a test. But suddenly we had a long discussion on Evangelion, which is fine. That's great. I hope we can do it again very soon. So again, I'm gonna do an announcement later. I don't know if this week, but the next week, regarding on how we're going to do this streaming and all this, and do it. I have to figure some things out first, and I'll keep you posted. All right. Clockomer says L is like the real god of the new world, comparing to Yagami. But sadly, everything is going different than we expected. Yeah, that's always very, very sad. All right. That's it. Something else? Going once, going twice. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day today. And try to stay away from spoilers. That there's going to start tonight in the United States, by the way, at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Coast. The movie is going to be released in Japan. All right. So 6 p.m. Eastern Coast of the United States, there's going to be people watching the film in Japan. All right. So by 8, 9, there's going to be a lot of spoilers on Twitter. So try to refrain from that. Shin Edgelord says, Buenos dias, mi amigo. Hello for the Philippines. Hello, Shin. Great stream. Sorry for being quiet. Glad to have you here, dude. Glad to have you here. There's going to be many more to come. Amazing stream. Wait, are you going to see the movie release on the States? There's not, as far as I know, there's no official release date for the United States. But we find ways. We found ways. Don't worry about it. I have my ways. All right, that's it, guys. I'm leaving. How can we watch the Evangelion movie? I don't have an answer to that. But we have been speaking about it. I'm going to make this stream available later tonight so you can watch it again. And there are many clues. There are many clues that people have given each other. So... All right, guys, thank you very much. All right, I'm dead hungry. See you all later. Bye.